Hi, I'm Kevin Wilmot, and I'm the co-writer and director of the film Jayhawkers. This will be my sixth feature film, and my previous films are CSA, Confederate States of America, The Battle for Bunker Hill, The Only Good Indian. We have gone to Sundance on 2 different occasions, sell our films there. We hope to do the same thing with this film, and with your help, we can make that happen. Jayhawkers is a movie that tells the story of Fog Allen, and how he recruited Wilt Chamberlain, and how that led to a lot of changes in the city of Lawrence. Fog Allen is considered the father of basketball coaching. He learned from James Naismith, who created the game. Allen had to take basketball from its infancy and really turn it into the game we now see it as today. In many ways, people call him responsible for the Final Four. He was responsible very much for beating basketball into the Olympics. And so he's a key figure in the world of basketball and the game of basketball, and we're very fortunate to be able to tell his story. The Jayhawker was someone who fought against slavery during the beginnings of the Civil War. And that fight took place right here in Lawrence, Kansas. And what the film does is it shows how that fight continued into the 1950s and 60s, and what it meant to be a Jayhawker for Fog Allen, and for Dick Harp, and for Franklin Murphy, and for Wilt Chamberlain.
My name is Scott Pollard. I'm a former Jayhawk basketball player. I'll be an associate producer on this film, and I'll be personally working with the actor who's going to be playing Wilt Chamberlain. I'm very excited about it because having watched a lot of film from my father's era, which is the 50s, I'm excited to try to translate some of what I've seen and what I know about the game to some of these young actors and be able to bring some realism to the film.
One of the things that we're very excited about is the look of the film. And we're going to be shooting in black and white, and we hope to make the film look like a lot of the old photographs you see of this period of college basketball, where the black and white is very dark in some ways, and the crowds, and of course people used to smoke in arenas then, and it'll give a lot of that look that's like Raging Bull, where you've got this kind of sweaty, gritty, tough look. We're going to be using red cameras, and Jeremy Osborne and Matt Jacobson are going to be the cinematographers on the film.
My personal connection to the story is not just as a Jayhawk, but also my father, who is the same age as Wilt Chamberlain. They were high school seniors at the same time. They actually were in a Life magazine together. And so I felt a lot of connection. My dad being a big man in the 50s, Wilt Chamberlain, one of the biggest men of all time, and one of the greatest athletes of all time. Playing the game that I've grown up to love.
So many people over the years have talked about how they want us to make this film, and now it's finally becoming a reality. We're very excited about that. We'll be starting shooting in August, and this period of KU basketball is not just a great KU story and a great basketball story, but it's really the American story in so many ways. Independent film is always a challenge, and in some ways it's become more of a challenge, but through things like Kickstarter, we've found ways to kind of overcome some of these difficulties. And with your help, we can make the vision of this movie a reality.
And even if you're not a Jayhawk fan, you're just a fan of basketball or history or both, you can contribute to this project and say, hey, I helped make that movie.